What's up, guys? Ryan Resells. We are going live on a Sunday, and just wanted to go through the settings real quick. Go through the settings real quick and just talk to you guys a little bit about the state of reselling. I'm going to leave it on this. Dance party, bubbles. There's a whole bunch of shit now. This glamour, huh? So Ryan Resells Infinity. We are live. It's craziness. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. How long does it stay on? There we go. So we are live Sunday, 6 whatever time it is, 6:30, and just wanted to see what everyone was up to. Talk about a couple things. We've got a little bit of time, maybe an hour or something like that. Maybe we'll do less. If anybody hops on and wants to comment about, let's see, I gotta get the chat up. Wants to comment about what times are best for them, that would be good also. There we go. I don't know if 6:30 works for anybody. If it doesn't, this would be the time to tell me if 6:30 works or not on Sunday. We might be able to do something different, but we'll see. Anyway, couple of things. Let's do a couple of things. Let's do eBay. No selling limits. What's up with that? eBay's no selling limits. I don't know if anybody else has got no selling limits. They removed the selling limits from our account, and so that's awesome. I mean, it's been, I don't know, a month and a half, I think, maybe a month, maybe longer. But I haven't heard anybody else talk about, or the buzz on YouTube about anyone else having this happen. So just curious to see if anybody else had it. If anybody else does, that would be cool. We can talk about it. What else? Let's see. The other thing that we would talk about is Macari. I made a truck talk about how Macari is, removing fees from sellers, and you don't have to worry about the fees anymore, and you guys are just bitching and all this stuff. You know what I am upset about? I said in the thing that I'm a buyer, right? I am upset that the fees have somehow transferred to the buyer. What is happening? 10, 15%? I think 25%. I paid $25 on 100. I think it was 25% after it was all said and done. There's that. There's the fee, the whatever fees, the buyer. I mean, what is happening? What exactly is happening in that? I don't like it at all. I don't like it one bit. Being a buyer, why would we pay for it? Why would we pay more? I mean, the sellers could drop their price, but that's not how the market works. I mean, the sellers aren't paying for it. What do they care? They're not like, oh, I'm sorry, buyer, you're going to have to pay more. So they're just making up for it on the buyer end, and that's going to lose them buyers. It might gain them some sellers initially. Maybe that's what they're trying to do initially. They're definitely going to lose buyers. Why would you want to pay $25, $15, $20 more for $100 spent? And that's not even the total. That's, then you still have to pay taxes, and then there's still the buyer fee. So it's because this is like some kind of, I don't even know what they call it, but there's a bunch of different little stacked fees. And it's too damn, the price is too damn high. So yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't like that extra fee on Macari. But you can always ask the buyer to lower their price to match it, which is what I did. But still, it seems like they're switching the amounts from the seller to the buyer, trying to hype up the brand. I don't know. Macari's like a Japanese company. That's all I really know. I mean, I know they're a Japanese company. What they're trying to do, and the whole idea of them, um, they do, Zip and Quad Pay. They own those as well. So what they do is Macari's doing that through them because they want to hold money, and that's why they charge money for this ACH and all that stuff as well. They want to be like a bank, kind of. Macari wants to be a little bit more of a bank, so that's why they say, "Oh, well, just use your money and we won't charge you anything," kind of thing. eBay's been doing something similar for a while, but not really. Um, so anyway, yeah, that's the thing on Macari. Macari is switching the fees to the buyer, which is great for sellers, sort of, because it makes it cheaper for sellers, but it doesn't, because the buyer is going to be pissed. So what do you do? You know what I mean? Like, what is the thing that you do with it? Like, the buyer's going to be mad. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I think the buyer's just going to be mad, and so it's going to be like I don't know. No, it's not going to be good. That's what I do know. That is what I do know. So anyway, those are two things. eBay. No one's talking about it except for me. Uh, the fact that they're eliminating their they're eliminating seller, or the inbound. What is it? I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about. What am I talking about? They're eliminating our. I said it earlier. Seller uh, listings. Like, you don't have to. There's no limit to seller to the listings anymore. At least for us. And I haven't heard anybody talk about it, and that's weird. And then I talked to so earlier in the live, we talked about this. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about then either. Macari doing their Macari thing that's got everybody up in arms, which is no seller fees, no seller fees. And then they've just passed it along sneakily, because I didn't know, because I hadn't bought anything in that little span. And now it is they're pushing it off to the buyer, which is crazy. 25%, 15%, 10%. I would assume it's category or fee based some way. The problem with that is that, I mean, you can look at it before you check out, but you're not expecting to pay those percentages. That's nuts. 25 bucks on 100, $15 extra, but that's not even counting the tax. That's not counting the other fee that they charge for a buyer fee of some kind. So that's not included in that. It's wild. I don't like it. I already said that. I do not like it. But like I said, the workaround to that is you send the buyer or the seller an offer, and just say, hey, these 10%, whatever. Just do the math and send it to them and say, hey, you take this off because this is what I'm going to pay anyway, and they'll probably do it. Uh, they're not. It's nice to be able to interact like that. Such is the Macari way, I guess. I don't know. eBay is the same kind of thing. So Amazon FBA, placement fees. What in the actual fuck is happening there as well? I think they want you to do more case packs. The volume doesn't seem to change. I think it's more case packs. They want things case packed, and they're also going after the APIs, or APKs. I don't really know what they're called. APIs, I believe. So the third party people that you use to run your inventory, or the third party companies that you use to put together your shipments, like Inventory Lab. There's a ton of them for Amazon FBA. And what they're starting to like make it difficult for them as well. So I don't know, we'll see. I mean, it's still placement fees, at least for me, like 23 cents on average. 23 cents. You know, it can get crazy if you start going small. If you go real small, it's up 3 people. That's the most I've ever had in a live. How goes it? uh, the the placement fees, the most I've ever had was like $1 or something, but I sent a super small shipment. I didn't really care because they were larger items anyway. And I knew it was going to be more expensive, but I wanted to get them out and a lot less items. But the placement fee on average, you should be factoring into your purchases anyway. At least I am. Have been for forever, I guess. I label everything myself, so I don't worry about that. You can have Amazon label it. It's just going to cost you like 55 cents. Um, it's just not worth it. You know, when you start talking about that, a couple other things, and then they start nickel and diming you. By the time you get done, you're $2-3 in, and with the placement fee on top of that, and then um, on a shipment, you could be losing $200-300, which is a lot. Um, which you know, a few rolls of labels that cost you $10, you know, um, is a lot cheaper. So I label everything, and the placement fees on Amazon are a mother. What else? Anything else? Anybody got any questions? 2 people in the chat with a thumbs up. Get a thumbs up from anybody. That'd be cool. What else? Any other news? Not really. Not really. We're crazy close to doing members only, which is going to be awesome, I think, for everyone. 5 people in the chat. We're going to be able to do members only, and I think that is going to be fantastic for you guys. I think there's a lot of newbies and also a lot of seasoned veterans out there in the on the channel. So I see them and I see their names and I see some of their stuff. So uh, that's pretty cool. People that have been selling for a long time can help everybody, and that's the idea, right? So what else should we be doing? What else can this channel do? What else can we do that's going to be beneficial? Well, I think I said it before because I don't do this. I'm not doing this for my own personal amusement. I mean, although it is fun. It is fun. Funny. Ridiculous. But yeah. Anybody get any good deals as of late? Any crazy deals that they want to talk about? No? No? Let's get situated in the seat here. No good deals. 2 people in the chat. Want to talk about your good deals? We're getting there, man. We got 3 people in the chat now. We're getting there. We are really close. Like I said, I think we're like 80 away, something like that. Maybe a little more. 80 away from 500. And I'm not really sure what our hours are. But once we start doing that, we'll be able to do members only. And I talked about this before. Bolos, UPCs. You'll be able to see some of the stuff like on some of the upcoming videos. We're going to Kohl's. I can't really show you everything, right? So I could be showing you a lot more. And I think that should be reserved for people that want to become members and kind of as like a privilege. And then you can find the real stuff. I don't mind showing you guys things, like I said before, a slight delay. But these things you'll be able to get them same time I get them. I think we do it something like that. Not just going to. I'm not really sure. Any suggestions or ideas would be appreciated. But yeah, The state of clearance in Walmart, junk at Walmart. At least to sell on Amazon. Now there's some YouTubers out there that are pretending like, oh, look at all this stuff. But they don't sell. They don't really sell on Amazon. Not that much, dude. Right? And sales doesn't equal profit. And I'll say it a million fucking times. Sales doesn't equal profit. It doesn't matter what your sales numbers look like, and all these people on YouTube talking about their sales numbers. And I sold $10,000 this month, and blah 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 blah. Bullshit. But your numbers, right? But they only made $2,000 or $1,000 or whatever. You know what I mean? So their numbers are terrible, comparatively. So I don't know. Walmart clearance is garbage. It is garbage. It's been garbage a little bit. You can get on a couple of things, little sneaky things that people don't really know about, nobody's talking about. I mean, you just kind of stumble across those or find them, in certain maybe Discords that you guys are in or something like that. But in certain stores, they just have, some managers crazy and they're just trying to get rid of stuff. That happens a lot. And it doesn't have to be nationwide. It can just be regions, states, things like that where the deals are happening. But Walmart is dookie because everyone can get them, and everyone, you just see noob after noob after noob after noob after noob on these listings, where you'll find some of the things too, and then you're like, oh, this is awesome deal, and then it's just a stack of noobs because there's no barrier to entry, there's no threshold, there's no ungating that needs to happen, so they don't have to be ungated on Amazon to get onto these listings. And so they'll just fuck it up for everyone. We see them all the time, $10 cheaper, $5 cheaper. You don't have to do that, right? So you can share the buy box. Share the buy box, y'all. Share it. You don't have to keep undercutting everyone by a penny, and then they all have repricers because they've been told they need repricers. And so everyone who's new who decides to, penny, a penny, a penny, a penny. You just hold your price. Those guys will sell out, right? They don't have the capital or the gumption or the time to have enough inventory to matter. So you should just let them sell out at that shit price and stop chasing them. Sometimes you don't, but a lot of times you do. So that is the state of Walmart clearance. Let's go down the list. I haven't been at Target in a while. I don't know what's up with Target, but I haven't been at Target in a while. Target that I have is not super, super close, and there's not another one for a while either. And I would like to go to Target, but the Target that I would go to is just posh, and they don't mark stuff down very often. I think I've only been in there when they had like maybe 10 times they've had really, really good sales. Other than that, no. But I think I talked about it in the reseller talk. We've got a bunch of stores coming up. Let me just get off topic. A bunch of stores coming up. We got GameStop. We got Home Depot, which I think already dropped. Idiot. Which already came out. What else? Kohl's, TJ Maxx. I think there's a Marshall's coming up. Lowe's is coming up. I'm not saying we're going to find a bunch of stuff in these stores, but it is going to be entertaining. So at least you got that going for you. I can't give you every single deal, and we're not going to find deals when we go into every single store. I don't know these stores any better than you guys do when I walk into them. You're seeing them just like I'm seeing them. And I don't edit that much, right? I edit to be funny or to cut out really boring parts, but for the most part, it's from the trip, from when I step out of the truck to the time that I walk into the store and then walk back out. So you see most of that. I do not film the checkout process. I don't see the purpose. At least for me, I don't really see the point in doing that. Some people do it. I don't know. It's just it's not comfortable, especially if you're like, there's a checkout person It's not really comfortable for them, be like, I'm live or something, or I'm on camera. I don't know. It seems dumb. I'd probably do it if I was live, but it seems like an ass move sometimes just to like show what. I don't know. I'm not showing anything. I'm nice. They're nice. Like if I need them to price match something, they just do it because I'm nice. I'm not an asshole. Firm sometimes. You have to be like, when they say, oh, I don't know what you're talking about, you just, inform them. But other than that, like they still don't know how to do scan and go sometimes. We did just renew our subscription to Scan and Go or Walmart Plus. The Scan and Go Walmart Plus. We just went forever without it. It's really going to be much nicer. We haven't gone into Walmart that much, not as much. But we still go in there. We still, videos and all that stuff. We still find stuff, right? But what we don't do is bank everything on one store because you can't. Everywhere, every store you can go into, every single store you can find something in it. Now, you're not always going to find something in it, but there's a potential to find something in every store. And that can be fun. It's like the hunt for it. But we renewed ours because this Scan and Go feature is very, very convenient. And also, not having it for that end part of the year, you just have to put in your card every time and have like the receipt, and it's just a pain in the ass. Instead of just having it all on the app, you could have every single thing on the app to do Amazon FBA, all your stuff at the end of the year, to do eBay stuff, all your stuff's there. You know what you paid for. You can just look back real quick through the app and say, okay, so this is what I paid for it. And it's always there, right? You don't have to worry about a paper receipt or it being emailed to you. Who needs another email, right? Jeez. So that's going to be convenient. Plus, you just lickety split, man. You just in and out. I'm just done. I don't put stuff in bags most of the time. It's just a pain in the ass even putting it in bags. Small shit I will, but it's a pain in the ass to put stuff in bags. And I'm checking myself out. So I just want to be in and out. In and out. I just, phone, boom, boom. Price, pay, done, gone, out of here. We had up to 6 people in the chat there for a second. Can I get anyone to give me a thumbs up? There was like 6 people in this thing. Let's see what else. I told you all the stores that are coming up. That's exciting, right? Going to different places. I told you I would, and I did. We didn't find it, a ton of stuff in every store. Maybe we found nothing. Maybe we found a ton of stuff. You'll have to watch to find out. Watch and see, to be determined. Like, share, subscribe, right? Pushing to get this members only. 500 subs is what we need. We're at 4 something. I don't remember. We're at 4 something, okay? And so let's get it to that. Let's get it to that 500. Now, the next big thing is going to be the watch hours. I don't even know what the watch hours is at. And if we can't get the watch hours to 3,000, I think, we won't be able to do members only either. One thing at a time, though, right? Let's do one thing at a time. I can't make you watch more, but it's free. That's time. But this is free. To sub is free. It doesn't cost you anything. Once you have your subs blocked, nobody can even see what you sub to. So what does it matter? Nobody's judging you. Do you like Brian Resells? Anyway. So that is the state of Walmart. Walmart sucks. Walmart clearance sucks. What is good clearance as of late is what? What stores do you guys source at? Tell me. Killing this live right now. I will. 2 people dropped off. That's awesome. I love it. So the stores that have been crushing it for me lately are Meijer, right? Meijer clearance is just stellar. It's a sort of a niche store, I guess, because it's not everywhere, right? So you do have that for you. They're not nationwide, which is a plus because you can get stuff from there you can't get other places. And when they have 70% off, we're about to smash some routers. There are some routers that have not yet. There's 2 stores. We've got 2 stores that have not yet come down low enough. One's close, and the other one's pretty close as well. Um, and they're going to be, $200 a piece, $100 a piece profit on every single one of them. Some of them are more. And I cannot wait until that happens because it's a great payday. You know, they're easy, they sell fast. That's why we're going after them. That's why we're going after those routers in Meyer. Ink also is another big one in Meyer that's on clearance. That's been crazy clearance, 90% off. You know what happens when you get a $55 or a $70 ink cartridge that you paid $2 for? You know how excited you can get? Just if I was a consumer. I mean, fucking ink is expensive. It's stupid expensive. It's dumb. Dumbly expensive. And so to be able to find those HP inks for cheap is awesome. Any other items besides the ink? Oh, you guys already saw the baseball and softball helmets. We already did those a while back. Still been getting those here and there. Rowling stuff is still doing well in the Meyer clearance. What other stores have been hitting pretty well? Some TJ Maxx has surprised me here and there, but for the ones that I've been filming, for the most part, have not been, the best. Some people find a lot in TJ Maxx. Was it a Ross or a TJ Maxx? I think it was a Ross. It might have been a Ross. Marshalls, you know what I mean? They all blend together. At least those stores for me do. They had a shit ton of clearance in like all the beauty and stuff like that, but I was not about to sit there for an hour. If you got an hour plus, you can go in there and just go through each individual each individual clearance item and just scan them, just scan away, right? You'll find something for sure. I mean, if the markdowns are decent, if you can tell that the markdowns are decent, then you should be fine. And they could be and they couldn't be. I don't know. It just depends on your area. TJ Maxx is different, weird like that, right? Marshalls, Ross, same way. Home Goods, they're all different like that. So you pull out, a hair straightener, and that one's $24, and then you pull out the next one that's behind it, it's $10. It's just first come first serve kind of thing. So whichever one cycled through the store first is going to have the lowest markdown at the time that you see it. And the one that's came after that is going to be more expensive. It seems like that's not legal, but it is, I guess. I don't know how that's legal. It's the same product, which to me seems like it's not going to be like it's not something that's legal you could do, right? I don't know how that could be legal. But it is. I think I've talked about this before, but it is. They do it. I don't know. I mean, they're like a retail store, so you would think it wouldn't be allowed, but it is. Let's see what other stores that we've been in that have been pretty good. Kroger, right? Kroger is nice. I don't know if you saw that short got like over 10,000 views. Can you believe that? Over 10,000 views on a short for Lego. Yeah, it was wild. Those Lego prices were decent. You can find Lego has their before the summer drop, which they've been doing, and then they'll have one like in summer. You can get crazy prices, crazy deals on huge sets usually. There's too many Lego heads, Lego people, Lego ungating. They're from Amazon. They make it too easy. So they've just made it too easy. Everyone can just now become ungated in Lego. It's fairly simple. And it's not, I don't know. You can't get the deals that you would normally get. Sometimes you can buy and hold. I don't buy and hold. I'm just saying you can buy and hold. I don't know. you can if you want. Anybody want to give me a thumbs up? Anybody? One thumbs up would be nice. 30 minutes. 30 minutes on this live so far. Not a single thumbs up. It's a damn tragedy. So else, what else? We have been going into, I already said Kroger. We've been going into Staples is the staple. Staple is the staple. Staple is what we've been getting crazy deals in. No one knows about Staples at all. I don't think anybody goes to Staples. I don't know. I see some people go to Staples by judging by the who's on listings, but they're not like small sellers that are like crazy, you know. So I don't know. Not like normal people, not like normal sellers. They're like big sellers, big resellers are going on there, and they are priced high. You know, like compared to the prices we get, like compared to the prices that I'm getting, it's nuts. The printer deal. I forgot about the printer deal. What about the printer deal? Um, did you guys get in on that printer deal? You should have if you didn't. Idiots, all of you, if you didn't. You should have, because that deal was nuts. And I put it out there plenty of time for you guys. Plenty of time for that Staples printer deal. You could have had 50% off, 50% back in rewards. Those printers were already on sale. They were already on sale. So you got a $400 printer that's already marked down $200, right? $200. Then you get 50% back in rewards, which makes that printer $100. 100. It makes that printer $100. Then you make $300 off of that printer, and you've bought yourself a brand new printer that is free and clear, right? It's free. Even if you're a consumer, you should have done that. Even if you're just a shopper, clearance shopper, you should have done that deal. They're more than that printer. The one was $169, $84 back in rewards. So basically, you're doing another $84 is what you're actually paying for the printer. The printer is selling for $200+, and you are making, you're only spending $84, right? So you're making crazy amounts of money. And the big creme de la creme one, well, at least the smaller amount one, was the $60 printer, $59 printer, that you were getting $30 back in rewards, $29.99. So you're paying $30 for a printer, and you're selling it for $99, right? So you're spending $30, selling it for $99, and if you'll make your $30 back, right? And then you'll make $30 in profit, okay? And then the other 30 goes to Amazon. So that's what you were looking to do. And those, I should have got a lot more. I should have got a lot more of those. But I decided to go for the more expensive $200 item units, printers, blah, 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 blah. So, the $200 printers that I did not show you, that you could have only gotten if we would have had members only. Hit that like and hit that like, share, and subscribe button, please. Bell notifications so you get notified on lives like this one. So you would know that the one that I was going to get, or that I did get, was the $400 printer for $200, right? Marked down to $200. Okay, $199. And then you get 50% back in rewards, which makes the printer how much? $100. So that's $100, right? So that makes the printer $100, and it's out of stock, and the printer is selling for $400. $389.99, I believe, is what it is. And that printer, you paid $100 for. So you're going to make $200. Even if you shipped it yourself, it's only about $70 in total fees, right? So that's if you send it in or if you don't send it in. $70 total. That's fees, that's shipping, whatever, right? So you'd make $200. So you'd make your $300 back. Or I mean, you'd make your $100 back. Let's follow me here. You make your $100 back. You make $200 in profit, right? Because the printer that you purchased was only $100. So that's how that works. And if you saved up your points, you could have done a couple other things. There's some other stuff that I did not show you. Some Papermate pens and colored pen, and all this different stuff, right? So they did 50% off also on all of their office supplies. So they had paper and ink. You could buy ink. Now, ink doesn't go on sale at Staples. You're not going to find ink on sale. But you could buy it and you get 50% off. Well, you get 50% in rewards, right? Which you could just buy another. So if you bought two things of ink that sell, you could get and purchase another one for free. Now, I'm not a huge couponer, and I'm not, spin my head in circles trying to do the math about what deals will work and what deals won't work, but those deals do work. Because the initial amount, and here's what we got to figure. So the initial amount that you pay, the initial discount on the item itself, if it's 50% or more, right? So if they take off X amount of dollars, you will be profitable in this, because they're already discounting the item, because it's already discounted. If it's full price, you can still make money, but you're going to make a lot less margins, and I'm not big into that. So I want to make the most. I'm not going to spend $200 on something or $100 on something to not make $100. And in this case, we're making $200+. So $200 is definitely what we want to make, if possible, if at all possible, right? So that's what we can do, and that's what you can do if you sub to this channel. It's like, I don't need your subs, bro. I don't need your subs. Yeah. What other stores? I think that's about all the stores that we've been getting really good deals in. I put the deal on the members only. I was going to do another one, I think with the Kohl's, but I decided not to. And just put it as a regular video because the members only isn't out. And I told you going back to buy the stuff because I did. So yeah, you guys gotta get there. We gotta get there. Thumbs up, bro. Oh, what else? We've been on here 38 minutes. Any other tips, tricks? 0 comments, 0 thumbs up. Disappointment. No, I don't care. It's fine. Don't worry. I'll be fine. It's fine. Should we start going into stores? Should we go into some stores? What if we don't find anything? It's not like the good old days. You can just walk in. Oh, that's what I was talking about too. Some YouTubers pretending like they sell a bunch on Amazon. They don't. If you ask them the bulk of their business, it's like flea markets and shit. They walk in there talking about buying shit that you wouldn't buy because it's not profitable. Now, it's profitable if you have no overhead, right? If you're not shipping it anywhere, if you're not having to send it anywhere, if the customers come to you and you just have tables, yeah. I can name names, right? Those people. When you just do these markets and then you just, fill up a U-Haul and then, put a bunch of stuff on a table every day and you load them up and then dropping it off and you think you're making a ton of money and, blah, 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 blah. You're not, I don't know. That's not what I want to do. But it's also not profitable to pretend like you're a big time reseller because you're not selling on eBay, right? You're not selling on Walmart barely. You're barely selling on Amazon, but you're pretending like you are. Just because you're finding deals at Walmart Not the same. We're not the same, bro. We are not the same. Uh, Anybody want to talk about selling on Walmart? It's getting pretty fun. They're changing a lot of their stuff. I said by the summer. I hope by the winter, but I hope even more by the summer. They have a fucking app, right? They need to have an app for sellers. That's what they need to have, an app for sellers. It would be fantastic if they had an app for sellers, because there's no way to know what sells right now. There's sort of ways to know, but you guys, it's too complicated, right? So there's no way to really know what sells, at least in store. I mean, well, that's not true. So what sells? We need an app so we know what sells in Walmart. We also need um, like some kind of ranking system, right? So that's how you can kind of know what sells. But you need also to know how many sellers are on these listings. Now, there's a way to check that when you're in store, but it's a pain in the fucking ass. You'll have to go to your, go into Walmart and look up the item to see how many sellers are on it. And that's not fun. You have to log into your account to see how many sellers are selling on this item. And that's not fun. Who wants to do that? Just looking at this one item from Walmart in clearance. So they're going to hopefully get something going. I haven't heard any updates. I haven't seen any updates, but they update pretty frequently. Things change a lot. Their item setups change. Their inventory setups change. They've done a lot. And it is clunky. I talked on somebody else's live about this with another seller, I believe. And they are clunky. But it's going to get better, like everything else. So it'll get better. But right now they're a little bit like Amazon's Wild Wild West back in the day, I guess. Back in the day. Still harder to sell on. Harder to get approved to sell. There's some sellers that talk about they were talking about how they haven't sold that. They just can't sell anything. That's stupid. I don't know what they're talking about. You're not doing something right. You're an idiot. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I do know what to tell you. I can tell you a lot of things, but not for everyone. It's definitely not for everyone. You want to make sure you have, you know how to sell before you start doing that. The sun is coming through. So, eBay, we already talked about that. eBay sales are, they're just a whatever. They're a filler. Sell stuff on there, nothing crazy though. Here and there, you just get surprised. You're like, oh, that's nice. That's sold. But nothing crazy. Certain things do sell well on eBay, and lots of people just sell on eBay. I'm not one of those people. Like I said, I sell on Amazon, Walmart, and eBay. Do mixes of FBM, FBA, or MFN, whatever you want to say, on Amazon, and then the same on Walmart, because I'll just sell certain things that are just light items through Walmart. Nothing crazy, because FedEx sucks, but now they've got you can pay for shipping through their portal. Because before they didn't have that. It was a whole separate thing. You had to like print off, have your own accounts with different shippers and do all that yourself. But now you can just buy it straight through and you get their discounts, right? Nice and easy. But just light items to test it out, and it's gone fine. They're slower. They're slower to ship. They're slower to ship even with the WFS. I don't like how slow they are. I want them to be faster, but they're not, right? So the infrastructure is not there yet, but it will be. They're going to be gaining. I don't know what their end of the year stuff was, but I guarantee in the next 3 years they will be as big as Amazon. Guaranteed. just because they're just going to take over that much market share. They're just too big. Walmart is too big. And they have the infrastructure in place. They're nationwide. They have giant stores that will become shipping facilities if nothing else. It just will. And so they'll have these in-person stores. They'll switch to like in-person stores. How you pick them up from your locker. The Walmart's got your pickup where you can walk in, or they can park in a certain spot and they'll bring it out. Amazon tried to do that stuff. The problem with that is that they've got to have lockers in places like Staples and Office Max and all these different places. The problem with that is that Amazon doesn't have the physical place, and that's an issue, right? That is an issue for them. But Walmart already has it, and so that transition from this, they can transition easily, step through the process, and then they'll probably be able to just eliminate a lot of stores altogether. Moving forward, it's going to become that eventually, not the physical place, but that's probably much further. 5 years, and something catastrophic, who knows, something crazy could happen, but 5 years, I'd say. Physical stores, especially small items. It's interesting. Curious. That internet thing will never take off. You know what I mean? Wonder how well the picture is doing on this live. It's hard to, I can't really check it. I guess I could check it with another phone, huh? I could do that. That's interesting. I wonder. I don't think I've ever checked this before. Let's see if I can do this. Because I want to see what it looks like. Well, one time I did this, it was kind of choppy. But I couldn't tell that until after the fact. How does it look? Thumbs up? Just give me a thumbs up if it looks all right. Let's see this one. No thumbs up. All right. It's cool. Let's see. Let's see here. Connected. And then I'm going to let's see. Just wasting time. Just a wasting time. Going to see. We're just looking to see how the stream looks, if it looks decent or not. If it looks decent or not. Resells in Monday. Let's see. Let's see what it looks like. It's like delayed a little bit. It looks fine, right? Looks good. Swipe up for the next video. Yeah, it looks good. Looks good. I've never done it before. I've never looked at myself while it's live. Yeah, it looks great. No lag. It's pretty epic. All right. So anyway, that looks good. So I guess no worries there. Anything else before we wrap this up? My goodness. We'll wrap it up, bro. Wrap this up. I don't yeah. I don't care. Any other stores? Anything else? No, not really. I went to a thrift store. Goodwill. You'll have to see that video. That'll be coming out. That could be exciting for you thrifters, you thrifties out there. What else? That thrift store, like I said, Lowe's, a couple other ones, different ones, TJ Maxx, Ross, Marshalls. a bunch of different ones that you wouldn't normally see, which you will start seeing more of once we do the members only. And we get members only. We are on our way, folks, on our way to the ever elusive members only, where you will see more stores, more videos. I'll probably do, that's a good idea, right? I should do like more videos, right? More videos for the members only, more videos, probably lives, and obviously you'll be able to see certain things that other people won't see, and those will be like in packages. I know some of these people, some of the people that I was talking about that do the flea markets, the U-Haul flea markets, and then they're like, look at all this haul that I've been getting from Walmart clearance, and then they don't really sell on Amazon really, but they pretend to. They sort of do, but not really that much. Tanking prices out there because they're merchant fulfilled. Um, the hell am I talking about? The members only. Uh, the prices of some of these people, $29.99, $49.99, 50. I think some people are actually subscribed, like actually members only to these people that are showing them things that they could just walk into their Walmart and see. There is no information this person is giving you. None. And it's just their Walmart also. So there's nothing on those that they're giving you. That they're on a Discord getting Discord deals. They're not special deals. These are not specialty deals. I checked it out. Shit is bananas. These things are not good. They are not giving you value. This is not value. I am entertaining, right? uh maybe some people find me entertaining. I think I'm entertaining. So yeah, so I don't know. The prices aren't going to be like that. I don't know if there's like minimums or if there's like a set number, but I don't foresee doing. I mean, there's some big time, you know what I mean? Like $49.99. Some people are like $59, $69. I don't know. $89. Like, what are you getting? You know, is that like monthly? Like, I can see. I mean, I'm going to make you $100 easy. I've made you hundreds of dollars already, I'm sure. If anybody who watches me has not made any money, you fucking suck, right? I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what you're doing. But you're definitely not doing what I'm doing or what you're seeing me do because you're just not doing it. If you were doing that, you would be making easily $100. But I don't think you should pay crazy prices for that, right? I don't know what else is involved in that. I think they do like super chats on the live. They'll do like other things. I don't know. Can't remember, with like stickers or something, like different stickers. I don't know. These things are important at all. Yeah. There's like a buy him a coffee thing. That reminds me, I'm out of coffee. So I need to get some coffee. Definitely need to get some coffee because that is not good in the morning. Bums me out first thing in the morning. That's not a fun way to start your day, is be bummed out because you don't have a cup of coffee. And I won't stop. I just won't stop in the morning to even get myself one because it seems like a whole thing. It seems like a whole to do for me to stop for that. I'll stop 7 other places except get myself something that I want. Coffee. It seems silly. Fucking silly, bro. Anyway, what are we going to do? Wrap this up in 40 seconds. All right. So I got 0 thumbs up, 0 comments. We're getting there. We're starting to get there. Anybody that watches this, like, share, subscribe. Hit the bell dingy thing so you can get notified when we go live again. Or when we drop videos. I don't know if it does it for shorts or what. I don't know what it does. But yeah, hopefully you guys can rewatch this and get some information from it. Look back on some of the videos that I referenced, and you will get some information from those videos. And as always, I will catch you in the editing. Bye!